Den dag kjem aldri at eg det gløymer. Foran meg søver eg om deg drøymer. Om natt og dag er du like nær, men best eg ser deg når mørkt er. Men best eg ser deg når mørkt er.
Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to Draugen. This is a game about Norway. Specifically in 19-something, and it's like a psychological puzzly game. As far as I can tell, anyway. But without further ado, let's just jump right in. See what happens. It's supposed to be a spectacular story game, so let's see what happens. Should be interesting, because I do like story. Very much so. Exhilarating content right here. Truly exhilarating. Day 1. Spectacular music.
The water's cold.
It's a fjord. You're not going swimming.
Boo. You're such a wet blanket, teddy bear.
You know I don't like it when you call me...
Edward.
Hello, Piper.
Edward Charles Harden, Esquire.
Will you promise to behave on land?
No.
Don't I always?
Lissy, promise.
Oh, piffle and phonus balonus, Teddy. You ought to know better than to ask. Yes, I'll behave. I'll be a proper young lady.
These settings could do with some hashing. Turn off VSync, because that always fucks with shit. D-distance to the medium. Shit, motion blur all the way down.
I shan't run or climb things or laugh too loud or call anyone old bean. Aside from you. So, do you think we'll find your Betty in...
Nope.
What did you call this village? Gravewick?
That's Betty.
She's there.
How can you know for sure?
She's my sister.
Narrate your voice.
I just do. In her letter, she wrote about...
But that's months ago.
In a world
She could have gone anywhere.
where Betty
Without
lives
writing
in this town.
or telegraphing her editor in New York, she wouldn't do that. Betty's...
The cat's pajamas, the bee's knees, Little Miss Perfect.
Alice, you're talking about my sister.
Fine. I'm sorry. Elizabeth Sidarb. We all love her dearly. And
God, I
see
hate
there.
looking at her face. Not just because her
Edward.
face... Not appearance-wise,
We'll
but
find her.
it's just jarring to look
Betty's
at her face.
fine. Why, we'll see her as soon as we get to shore. She'll shower you with kisses and berate you for coming all this way from Hanover, Massachusetts to the middle of absolutely nowhere,
Norway.
just to chase her
Norway.
down. And everything will be Jake, old fruit.
Jake, old fruit.
Is that it? Is that Groovewoke? It looks so peaceful and beautiful
That is quite
and
a
so
pretty town.
desolate, like a place built for ghosts.
Finally. I don't think I could do this for much longer.
Can't you row any faster? I'm getting frightfully bored.
It's such
How
a
about
difference
you
in the
take
voices.
over, Alice?
You slay me, Teddy, old bean. Was that thunder?
I legit thought that was in my room for a
Boat will be in
moment.
safe harbor by the time the weather arrives.
So you say.
I literally
But I
like
say put your
started
back
looking
into
this
it,
way, thinking
because
like,
we're
what the
sitting
fuck's
ducks
that?
out here. Quack quack.
Teddy old bang. Welcome to Norway, Teddy old bang. Yell fruit. So slow.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Probably working. I know it's a foreign concept to you, but that's something normal people do.
Hardy har har.
The Fretland farm is up the hill somewhere.
I still get the sense everything's running slow, but I could be wrong. Let's crank that down, that down, that down. Keep that up. Foliage down.
Up where?
Probably in the only direction we can go in.
Where's the farm?
There.
I believe it's that farmhouse, all the way at the top.
Hot dog! Let's
Can't you see
angle.
it?
Hold
It's
on.
just there.
Let me read the letter from Mrs. Fretland first.
I'll
and
meet you up there, old sport. I want to explore.
be
Go on.
careful. The ground's muddy. You could slip and fall.
See you in 2 shakes.
Wish I could move that fast. Oh God, reading.
Dear Mr. Harden,
Oh, thank God, narrator.
we would like to extend an invitation to visit our home. Trouble to hear of your sister's disappearance.
This guy has an amazing
No
voice.
news to share. You'll find our farm on top of the hill. Hope I got that right. Look forward to seeing you here in October. Yours faithfully, Anna Fretland.
It's bullshit. That was not the entire letter.
Well, I'm here.
I'm looking
Where
at it
are
right
you?
now. That was not the entire letter.
Did you make it to Grovik, Betty? And why did you pick this forlorn hole under the mountains?
So it looks nice. Why do you have such a spectacular voice?
Also sprach Zarathustra.
What?
Teddy, are you coming? I'm almost there.
I want to read this first.
Righto. Step to it, teddy bear.
Fretland Mining Company. Any back here? I saw something up there.
Lissy?
I'm by the farmhouse.
Alice?
I'm up at the farm.
Oh, hell yes. I have a button to call her like a dog.
Lissy?
I'm waiting for you at the
Jason!
Where are you?
Jason!
I'm waiting for you at the farm.
Jason!
Lissy?
I'm by the farmhouse.
Jason!
Where are you?
I'm up at the farm.
It's a call button. They got a lot of detail. Question is it a glorified walking simulator?
Lissy?
I'm by the
Oh.
farmhouse.
Oh, that's a zoom in button. More interactables? Ah, take a quick rest. Oh, rest my feet. Nope, rest my suitcase.
Are you coming?
Just taking a break.
Hurry up. Storm's getting closer.
Oop. Oh god. Blur. I hate blur. Where is it? 1923 mode. Let's turn that off, yes. Where is blur? Where is the blur scale? The resolution up. Shit. I'm stuck with distance. Nice. I'll take the rest. Take every rest I possibly can to spite this woman. Alright, that's it. Oh, that music. That's a nice musical score. I dig that. I really do. Oh, Jesus, you ran all this way? You crazy person. Oh my god, it's walking at like a mile a fucking hour. That's a terrible explanation. I meant to say a centimeter an hour, but I fucked it up rolling. Yes, welcome to Norway. I'm arrested at this gate.
Seriously?
You're not the one carrying a suitcase.
Yeah, I'm gonna spite you. I'm gonna rest here and spite you completely. Yeah, that's it feel. Welcome to Norway, bitch. Do do do.
What took you so long?
I'm not 17.
I'm gonna put the gamma up just a little bit. There we go.
Nor are you 70. Put some spring into your step, old sport.
Fuck off,
Did you see the
Toppy.
flag? It's at half-mast. Someone died.
Nice sanity.
So this is it, huh? Nice digs. But seriously, where is everyone?
They are all fishing.
They might be out fishing.
The
We didn't
entire
see
town
any
is
boats,
fishing.
Did we?
If they are out in the fjord, they'll have to come in soon. The rain's picking up.
You first, old bean.
Please stop calling me that.
Hello? Anyone there? Mr. Fretland?
Why are you staring at me?
Mrs. Fretland? This is Edward Charles Harden, the American. We've exchanged letters.
Stop.
Maybe they went on holiday and left the door open. Give it a shake and a rattle.
You can't just barge into their home.
It's not a crime if you're invited.
This is a beautiful game.
I'm coming in. This is Mr. Harden.
This really is a gorgeous game.
Hello? Is anyone home?
This house is as empty as a bird's nest in December. Hey, you want to...
What?
Ah, this is nice. Charmingly rustic. The Boston Beaumont would pay a pretty penny for this setup. I thought foreigners lived differently. This is almost like an American home.
People are people wherever you go.
Thanks, Proust.
Such a difference in the voices. The guy has such a narrator voice.
What are you looking at there?
A book.
Strange place for a
Can I
book.
look around? No?
Unless it was a terrible book that deserved a good burning. What's the title?
The cover's charred.
Mystery.
Christmas 1922. To Ruth. From Simon. Why would someone burn this?
Like I
'Cause he
said,
hates
maybe
books.
it was a terrible book.
Yeah.
Is Simon one of the Freddie Landers?
I don't think so. They only have the one daughter.
Yeah, I'll just leave that there. It's fine.
Look! Family pictures.
Yes,
They
that's
must
Snoop.
be the...
The books are all in English.
isn't that a bit odd?
Mrs. Fretland is Scottish, though she grew up and all. Dear Mrs. Fretland, I trust this letter finds you and your husband in good health.
I'm so
wrote
happy I don't have to
inform
read
them
any of
about
this.
when I'd be arriving. So where are they?
Do they even have calendars? Maybe they don't know what day it is.
Despite appearances, we haven't gone back in time. They have calendars. Home feels very far away.
Are we feeling melancholy again?
I've never been this far from Hanover.
It's about time we got you out of that dreary old house, Teddy Bear.
Teddy bear.
Where do you think they've gone?
The Fretlands.
The Fretlands, the Hansons, the Jensens, all of them.
I'm sure they'll be back soon.
Yeah, let's continue
Dead
snooping
body?
around their house in the
Though
meantime.
its soul has departed.
Betty.
Have you
Betty.
gone screwy again, Teddy? That's not Betty.
Your
That's...
scarf. I'd know it anywhere.
It doesn't look like anything to me. It just
She bought
looks
it
like...
in Bloomingdale's the Christmas before last. When she
Okay.
came home that year, she showed it off, dancing around the sitting room until I got dizzy watching her.
Did you know?
I think you're misremembering. She couldn't make it home that year. Again.
No, you're wrong. I'm sure she was there.
Whatever. It's not like you pay any attention to me when Betty's around.
Look, it is her scarf. It even smells like her perfume.
What?
Shalimar.
But what if that's not?
She's here. I'm finally going to find her.
Spin holes.
That's... that's great, Edward, really. I wouldn't want you to get your hopes up. I mean, where's everyone gone
Whoa.
to? Something's not right, I'm telling you. Teddy?
What?
Edward, what's wrong?
Lightheaded, that's all.
Really hate sewing machines, just with a burning passion.
You know what happens when you exert yourself.
Is that a game mechanic? I'm supposed to actually rest?
Sit down. That's an order from...
I just need to...
I hope
catch
that's
my
not
breath.
actually a game mechanic, but I have to
Just for a
rest
moment.
every now and then.
I want you to lie down. Lie down and close your eyes.
We just kind of broke into
It's
this
been a
house. we haven't
strenuous
realized.
day. What with the rowing and the dragging of the suitcase up the hill.
Well, what if the Fretland...
I'll keep an eye out. I promise. If they come home, I'll wake you. Now, lie down, close your eyes, breathe deeply.
I'm just...
Who even is this person?
Right.
Shh.
I don't know. And just like that, I fell asleep on someone's couch. After breaking into their home and invading their privacy. Like any old good person.
Elizabeth? Is that you?
The photo.
Betty? Lissy? Lissy, are you here? Where are you?
Jason!
Lissy?
Jason!
Alice!
Jason!
Lissy?
Jason!
Hello? Hey, who's there? Betty?
Weeping Angel much.
Elizabeth? Wait!
Hello? No?
Lissy, there's someone outside. It might be Betty.
Weeping Angel?
Are you here, Lissy? Who's out there? Hello? Betty? Lissy?
It's dirt! I should have known.
I'm not alone.
Yeah, you have Elizabeth. Or at least you did. Oh my god. Oh, wait. There's the interaction dart in the distance. Oh my god.
I can hear you!
It's a crow. Holy shit. Truly exhilarating.
Who goes there? Wait!
It's gonna chase the crow. Look, it's sprint. Oh, fuck yeah. Huh, huh, crow, huh. Oh my god.
Someone there?
Can I? No, I gotta climb over it. Hello? Oh my god.
Hello?
Oh shit, it's Gove. Oh my god. Holy fuck.
Betty, is that you?
It's called Betty the Goat.
Are you there, Betty?
Oh my god. Oh shit. They fall off a cliff.
Shit.
My glasses. I dropped my glasses. They seriously fall off a
Elizabeth,
cliff?
are you there?
Yes. Yes, I did. I did actually fall off a cliff. Great. It's thing.
The boat, Edward! Where's our boat?
Lissy,
Well, there you are. Someone stole it.
where did you go? Why did you leave me?
It stopped raining and you were sleeping, and our boat, it's gone.
The boat... What? How?
Magic.
Maybe you didn't secure it properly.
I pulled it up. I don't know. I thought I tied it securely, but...
I'd do anything.
Did you see Betty?
Did I see... What are you talking about?
I
You
think...
saw a sheep.
Betty? It was Betty.
You saw an angel,
was
a
her.
bird, then a
It
sheep.
must have been her. I saw her face in the window, and she vanished into the dark towards the sea.
It was Weeping Angel, I swear.
really didn't see anyone.
I haven't seen a single soul. Are you sure it was her and
Yes.
not...
I mean, I saw her face and...
No, you
like
didn't.
her.
Well, if it was her, why did she run away?
I don't...
We did break
I
into
don't
her
know.
house, in fairness.
It's getting dark. Back to the house. And tomorrow.
Tomorrow's another day, Teddy Bear. We'll figure it out.
Please stop calling me
Right
that.
now, let's get you cleaned up. Look at you. You've got mud all over yourself.
I
And
did
then you
fall
really
off a
need to
cliff.
sleep. You must be
Just
exhausted.
gonna ignore that. Okay.
Come on.
Bye bye. How is it? Loading screens are fucking ages. Day 2 already. Okay. The mystery thickens. That guy just moved into this house now. Just touch it.
I will find you again.
Just touch that right there. Sure will.
Teddy, come outside. It's a beautiful day.
If no one's here, who's looking after the cattle? If that is cattle, unless it's just wild goats. Could just be wild goats. You gonna do more jumping jacks out there? Nope. Okay. I haven't checked these other rooms yet. What we got in here? Let's do some more snooping. Some meat they just leave lying out. Another burnt letter. Exciting. Interactable. Nope. Never mind. The Draugen Waltz. It's a nice tune. It is a really nice tune. I do love the musical score they have on this game. It is very, very nice. Some church. Okay. Yeah. Guess we could look at the other 2 rooms here. Nope. And... Yep, pretty boring. Alright, let's go see what the cartwheel girl's up to. Let's go out here. Past her from this floor. Oh, that's beautiful. That's creepy. Do do do.
I just about given up on you ever waking up.
I was looking around the house.
Is it midday?
So we're okay with that now? Noted. Sleep well?
Oh shit,
I
you're there.
dreamed of Betty. She was in the garden, and she called for me.
How about you, Lissy dearest? Oh, you know me, old fruit, wide awake at first light.
Oh, fruit.
The Fretlands didn't come home, did they?
They did not. There's no sign of anyone. Aside from last night's Mistwalker.
I've been thinking
That was a
about
goat.
that. I'd just woken up. I was groggy and the mist was thick as pea soup. I don't know if I saw what I thought I saw.
You were chasing a ghost?
I
goat.
didn't get a good look. I'm not
A
even
crow
sure
and
there
a
was anyone
goat,
there.
specifically.
Well, there must be someone here. And I'm not talking about ghosts. Or goats. What was it
Boom,
you said
go.
yesterday?
I tell you.
Maybe they're keeping an eye on us from out in the fjord.
I'll
She
take
knows.
a gander. The Fretlands will be home soon. And Betty's here.
It's
I
a
know.
perspective thing. It's
I
over
feel
depth
it.
of field.
If you say so, Teddy Bear. Have you had your noodle juice yet?
I'm not rummaging through their
Noodle
cupboards.
juice.
You'll be a pill without your tea and toast, old bean. We need to get you sorted.
I'm not hungry. First point on the agenda. Find the natives.
A mission!
She was supposed to be
Hot
American.
dog! I'll scout ahead. I'll meet you down by those houses.
Let's uncover your secrets, Grovik.
Is there any secrets? I don't know. As far as I can tell, we just showed up and assumed there was a big mystery. It could just be like a village event that everyone's gone to, and we're just rummaging through their shit.
Alice!
By the village houses, Teddy.
Oh, I love how I have a Jason button.
Where are you, Lissy?
Goat!
By the village houses.
I chase that fucking goat. I'm gonna touch that goat. It's the last thing I do. No!
Up here, Teddy.
You're stopping my goat progression. I swear to God, I will
eyes
touch
up
you.
Here.
But the goat. God damn it.
Blind old bean. I'm in the tree.
No, I want to touch the goat. Shit.
Up here, Teddy.
Damn. I'm disappointed.
Hey, eyes up here.
What the fuck are you doing up there?
It's such a beautiful day. You could bottle and sell this air in Boston. It's frankly medicinal.
Please, no, not cold, just
Careful
fall.
you don't fall.
You suck the fun out of everything, old boy.
Yeah?
We're far from any doctor. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
That's not very likely, is it?
It's true, you
Thought you
are
were
more
scouting
likely
ahead.
to fall.
What do you think I'm
You'd
doing?
fall off a cliff already.
Vantage point, like on a pirate ship. I can probably see our house in Hanover from here.
Did you check those buildings?
Knocking on doors isn't a scout's job, old bean.
Isn't it?
There must be someone around.
Only one way to find out, old sport. Did you check all the houses?
Did you just flip the question on me, you sass bitch? God, right, he did. Hello?
Hello? Anyone here?
Why, hello. No one home?
Sorry, do you want to repeat that? Never mind. No, that's Snoop. Shit. I want the Snoop. Deny me, I said.
Hello? Who's there?
Just... okay. Hello?
Hello? Anyone home?
That took me by surprise.
September 21st, 1923. Vi desperata. Lissy, found something here.
You'd have a problem going in this house.
Escalated from words to stones. Blood has been spilled. The curse haunts us all. There is no hope left in good Sforlata. Good God. Right. In this God-forsaken place. The death of the Jiminy.
Jiminy Cricket.
Death of the children. was the end of Grovik. Whatever remained of our souls departed with them.
Said all the kids died.
You should see this, Lissy.
And all that was left was the goats.
The letter just trails off. It was never sent.
Because they were taken. By whatever's standing right behind me. No? Shit. Oh, this is a child technically. Will she disappear?
Did you see this door closing?
It was just the wind, teddy bear. You're as skittish as a pussycat. There's one more
She's gonna
house.
disappear.
Third time's the charm.
I bet you she's gonna disappear, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, where's she gone?
Anyone home?
Unless they're playing hide and go seek, I'd say that's a no.
Let's investigate.
Three strikes, you're out.
I don't think anyone's been home for a while. Someone
Nope.
painted the word traitor on one of the doors. And there was a letter. It sounded foreboding.
Still think everyone's out fishing?
I saw some sheds down by the water. There's the general store. Church.
In other words, time for some sightseeing? Well, it's a bright and beautiful day, and we have nothing better to do.
It's a valid point.
What on earth are you doing?
Handstands, Teddy! My record is 2 minutes. I'm working on 3.
I'll push you over.
Just go on ahead. I'll catch up.
So, am I going this way? As the only way I can think of going? I'll just sprint. Or jog, technically. Should I be checking my map or something? Do I have a map? It's a journal. I am there. I need to be somewhere else. Okay. The only issue I have with this game so far is the face animations are pretty bland. Like, she's constantly staring at you with this expressionless face. But everything else about the game is beautiful. A bit bland on the gameplay department, but that's to be expected. I guess the angel.
July 24th. Memorial service. A commemoration of the accident at the mine this past summer.
Oh, there's
No
always a
services
mine.
after that.
Always. Always be a mine.
All these graves. What happened?
It's a cemetery.
But look at the soil. These are recent burials.
Are they?
You're right.
Do you think this is where everyone's gone?
This can't be everyone. Besides, someone had to bury the
Like
bodies.
a pagan church.
Fair point. Well made.
Something did happen. Several people died in a short period of time.
How? An accident? A
Mommy
mass
accident.
murder? Spanish flu?
I wouldn't want to speculate until I've learned more.
I can speculate for the both of us.
Well,
Do, do,
Betty's
do,
not
do,
here.
do, do.
I'm gonna keep looking.
What about the church?
Look at her expressionless face. So expressionless. In we go. It's boarded
Why
up.
would they board up a church?
To keep the ghosts from escaping?
Lissy,
Or the goats from getting in? What does that say?
The goats probably.
God is not here.
Cool story. Can we get another way? No. This way. It's big NO.
What
Breaking
does that
more.
say?
God is not here.
So much for that. No wedding, no baptism, no funeral.
There must be people somewhere. Where are you going?
For constitutional. To breathe some of this salty sea air. You go on ahead. I'll find you.
Would it be that salty? Because... yes, it could be. Don't know. We'll have to see. The adventure continues. I have lost the person. Draw. Oh, is this like map making? Are we actually filling in the map now? Oh my god, third person. Okay. Let's sit back, I guess. Yep. Just gonna leave him do his thing. Or am I supposed to interrupt him? I'm supposed to interrupt him. So did he fill them out? No, he drew the thing. Okay. You done over here?
Betty would have taken plenty of constitutionals here. She loves the outdoors.
How so? She's a city girl.
I'm sure she gets tired of Manhattan. And when she was little, she loved playing in the garden back in Hanover, especially around the pond.
Are you alright?
I just miss her.
I thought she had a wife. Wife. A husband, I mean. Guess I'm leaving. In this glorified walking simulator. Do. The investigation continues. This time we're going up. The sound design is really good because I keep looking at my window thinking, is there a storm going on? Gameplay is a bit lax at the moment, but it's supposed to be a story game, so I'm not expecting too much in the gameplay department. Oh, I guess we'll go down to the bottom of the village. Goat's still there?
about we don't go back to Hanover
The
and
fuck
stay
did you
here
catch up
instead?
with me?
And how would I survive?
Hunt, harvest, forage. People have survived here for centuries. Why can't we?
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I could learn. I'd start with goats. Goats can be eaten and milked. Probably not in that order.
Fretland and Son.
How do you figure?
It's on the sign above the entrance. And on this photograph. Frederick and Simon Fretland.
Frederick Fretland and Son.
Johann's brother and nephew.
The Fretlands have their finger.
Let's walk away and the conversation just ends there. Alright, let's go on. You see any spooky ghosts? Nope, because they're locked in.
Applesauce.
Why lock any doors? I can't imagine they have a problem with punks and hoodlums.
The sign says they're closed, but I thought maybe... Hello?
Seriously, you walk out of range and the conversation just ends. It's like, hello? Oh, never mind. No? Nothing over here? Nothing in the outhouse? In the windows? There's an open window here, but I can't interact with it. 'Cause reasons. Well, Journal, what do you have to say? Fuck all. But there is a way to go up here. Let's investigate this shack.
What if everyone turned into a pebble? And they can't speak, but they... What's this?
Remnants of the mining operation.
What, mine?
There was a mine here, but it closed down 20 years ago.
I was just checking for a sense of humor. Still nowhere to be found.
It died a
Where do
long
these
time
tracks
ago.
lead?
To the mine. Where else would they go?
I don't know. A castle up in the mountains where the frost giants live? And this is how they receive their monthly offering of meat from the villagers. Goat, I hope. What did they use this for?
Bringing the ore down from the mine before it was loaded onto boats.
So, diamonds? Gold? Or just boring old silver?
Iron ore.
Or what?
Rock, which contains iron
I know.
deposits that...
Okay, Edward.
Is that it?
You'd have thought someone would have seen us by now.
Even from out at sea. Maybe there was a spell or curse that made them all invisible.
Honestly, Lissy.
Or maybe we are the invisible ones. But then we would see them, wouldn't
What
we?
use are
No,
you?
I think my original thesis is more likely.
The villagers turning invisible is the more likely thesis.
Do try to keep an open mind, Edward.
She is so pointless to have along. She contributes nothing to this little operation we have going on here. Alright, this looks like an interesting thing.
No trespassing for traitors.
Cool. Want to jump the gate and explore what's on the other side?
The sign says no trespassing for a reason.
Come on! There may be trolls, or at least more houses. Where's your sense of adventure, old sport? Don't you want to see where these tracks go?
Yes.
I've had enough adventure on this side of the fence. Besides, they wrote no trespassing for a reason.
You're such a terrible bore, Teddy Bear.
I'm with her
I'll
on this
wager
one.
1,000 clams you'll jump this gate at some point, if you believe Betty's on the other side.
Oh, she is so right.
Frederick Fretland. Who are these traitors he refers to?
I know for a fact we're gonna end up jumping this fence. That's some serious foreshadowing. What's left to explore? Nothing, really. We don't plan on hopping the fence because reasons. There's a thing up here, is there? Yeah, there's a thing up here. Did she just warp?
What now?
Jesus
Look
Christ.
everywhere.
There really doesn't seem to be anyone around.
She does.
Maybe we missed something. An important clue. How about the general store? We haven't been inside yet.
It looked deserted, but worth another look, I guess.
Thank you for that subtle hint at where to go. Is this where I fell down? Oh, Crow, thank you for directing me. Let's take a peek.
Is that?
It's
Listen,
a hat.
come here. It's Betty's hat. She was here. She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it
Kind of
even
mental.
a hat? I'm not
I
sure.
know my sister's hat, Lissy. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what they call it.
Well, I know exactly where to go, because I saw it earlier. Right around here.
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
You didn't have an issue. You had an issue going with the fence, but not entering this house apparently.
It won't budge.
Break it.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Yeah, break it. Rip it off the hinges.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
You gonna get up anytime soon? Hello.
Dilettante, world traveler, cat burglar.
A cat burglar would, by definition, enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty. I
Edward,
hope you weren't here when...
is this blood?
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's
blood.
alright then.
Let's go
What
blood.
does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murder.
Child murderer.
Edward, they murdered a child?
Someone thought
Apparently.
so.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
Yep.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Sit quietly and watch.
Damnation.
Damn
The hat's in here.
Calm down, old boy.
How could we get to the
Anyway,
hat?
how's a hat going to help us?
Who knows what else is
It's
in
got
here?
mystical
Could
properties.
be more clues.
All right.
It's a magic hat.
Everything's Jake. We made it into the store. I'm sure we'll find a way through that door.
I'm learning so many phrases from this woman.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore. These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June. And they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about
Hey,
Grover.
same as that room.
S-O-S.
The mystery thing.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys. There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say? Your life of crime continues.
It's from Simon.
Well, tell me.
I put it means I put. Knuckle is key.
Cool.
Casa I don't know what that word means.
You
I
put the key in the casa?
somewhere.
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent
a
the
valid
summer
point.
reading. And I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind. It's a sponge. Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Interesting.
Cross him in some way. Why else keep a list of undesirables?
It's got a shit list. In this village, that's probably like half the fucking people. Is it in here?
Casa.
Yeah, it's here.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Open it up.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
Take cash.
The Vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
Fine.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
What even is this currency? Stamps? Food stamps? I don't know. Don't know what Norwegian currency looked like back in 1970. You just look up though. Let's get the mystical hat. I'm so excited. Plot thickens. Bingo.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not sure
Betty
that's...
was here. And not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Cause it's bingo.
What's that?
There's bingo.
Note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered.
Damn.
This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident.
I certainly fell off a cliff.
The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
Damn.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward, come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there.
Wow.
The one in the note?
Convenient.
I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy,
Yeah, let's go
wait.
look for some dead bodies. Sounds like an exhilarating activity. Whoa, how'd you make it outside already? Jesus Christ. She moves like a frickin' lightning bolt. She didn't even lock the window. She didn't even lock the door. How'd you get out so quickly?
This way.
Jesus Christ. It's a fucking...
Teddy! I found it, Teddy. The cliff. I'm standing right below it.
How did you get up
What
there
are you
so
doing?
quickly?
This doesn't concern us.
A little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute.
A lot of the stuff we're doing here is completely inappropriate for just visiting
Whoops,
this town.
Daisy. What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid.
Oh god,
And
there's
this is a
there's
distraction.
blood stain.
I'm here for Betty. Not
Jesus.
because some girl got
Edward.
herself.
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. Please look at me when I'm talking to you.
No.
Please look at me when
You're
I'm
actually
talking
gonna
to
make
you.
me look at you? Okay, fine.
No, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you.
Except the girl. She's dead now.
You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl.
Why?
Together.
I'm literally with Daddy on this matter. This does not concern us. In fact, it might even be inappropriate for us to even intervene.
Pat's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
But they're not here.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful.
Something struck this bush. She must have landed
Jesus
on it
Christ.
on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward.
Yo, Midnight. It's not Christmas, but thank you for the Santa emoji.
Long fall. Far enough to crush the girl's skull.
Edward Charles Harden.
What?
Oh, you're hopeless.
You showed up just in time for this character to talk about a crushed little girl's skull as it hit this rock. It's always Christmas? I hope not. Christmas is fucking expensive. How goes it? Not bad. This is some kind of story game based in Norway in 1970 where its entire town has vanished and we've suddenly decided to investigate the murder of a young child. You know, the most exhilarating of content.
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave.
What are you up to?
We might have missed something important.
You know I like playing odd games. That's literally my whole spiel. This game has a fucking amazing musical score. I'm really digging the music. See the flowers. See the rock.
Something struck this bush. She must have landed on it when... on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward.
Watch the boob cook some food. Well, he doesn't know how to cook. I could have sworn he lived his life off nutrient paste.
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave. We might have missed something important.
And researching gardening. What did I miss?
It's a long fall. Far
That's not
enough to
good.
crush the girl's
Fair enough.
skull.
Edward Charles Harden.
What?
Oh, you're hopeless.
Can I go
I've
now?
seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We might have missed something. Where are you going?
Up. Whoop. You...
Teddy, where are you going?
Okay, it's literally making me turn. I've seen the rock, I've seen the flowers. What am I missing?
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood. Pat's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
What the fuck am I missing? Thought of you as St. Patrick's stuff is going crazy in the supermarket. Yeah. I don't really drink anymore, so St. Patrick's Day is kind of a no holiday now.
I've seen all there is to see. That's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced
Oh
it
yeah,
with
we
fresh
got
flowers.
bit badges now. I took the gay version of West Drawing and like took out the 4-leaf clover and I made badges out of it. You've never drank? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave. We might have missed something important.
What did I miss?
Something struck this bush. She must have landed on it when on her way down.
That's ghastly.
There you go, bit badge. Yeah, the first person to try it out. Oh yeah, I don't think it's been approved yet, so you might not get anything. I meant I don't. I have tried it, sort of. Sort of? Never had a cocktail? Cocktails are fucking delicious. I don't have 100 bits. No, what I'm saying is, the badges haven't been approved yet, so you're not gonna get the, 1-bit badge yet.
Where are you going?
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave.
Oh my god.
We might have missed something important.
Missed what? Jesus. I prefer non-alcoholic drinks. I guess. Where the fuck am I supposed to be looking? That's not the bit badge, as I was saying. But it will come back when Twitch eventually gets off their ass and approves it. Eventually.
Where are you going?
I am trying to find the fucking thing.
Where are you going?
Somewhere other than here. Never mind. What do you want? Use the clover. It turned into a clover, but now it's the gold one. Huh. That's weird. Because like 1 bit should be a regular clover. 100 bits is like a lucky clover. Then it goes into actual tiers, so you got like your silver and your bronze and all that jazz. Look at the rock, look at the flowers. Let's look at the thing behind the rock. That thing. Well, I'm not expecting you to give me 100 bits. In fact, I don't expect anyone to give me anything ever. I just like having the badges in existence. Oh my fucking god.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock.
Jesus Christ, I just
There
can
would have
see
been
it.
plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think
see
there's
it there.
something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Oh my fucking god. You're the one I was waiting on this entire time. Jesus Christ. That's like 10 minutes of my life wasted.
It must be Ruth's.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. Looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
It is a
This
very
could
old
be
game.
1,000 years old.
So far, this woman
Does
has
not
called
belong
me
to a
teddy
child's
bear,
doll.
old
cares?
fruit,
Ruth is dead, and you're obsessing
and some
about a
other
rusty
things as
old
well.
pin?
He's got some really old lingo.
Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
It's one of them.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my
That's the 1970s for you.
breath?
Are we going up?
Did you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
Bonus points if you can guess where they're from.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
Because they have said where they're from, so let's see if you can figure it
One-
out.
Oh,
Second.
teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean. Can you see where she fell? Seeing as you're so concerned about me falling out of trees, I wouldn't want to risk falling off a cliff.
Let's lean over the cliff. There we go. Yep.
Certainly high enough to kill a child.
If I had to go, this would be the way to do it. Soaring through the air like a bird.
I'll have you know,
Like a
any
rock.
height's good enough to kill a child if you really want to.
If she fell headfirst on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing.
Playing?
There
She
you
was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense. We're running out of daylight.
Jesus
Betty's
Christ, she
still,
runs like fucking Sonic.
we're still out there.
They don't respond, it's because I'm aiding Cook Boy. That's
Lissy,
cool.
slow down.
You kind of
I can't
disappear,
keep up with you.
reappear whenever you feel like it.
Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and
He can hear you, by the way.
breaking something.
Okay. Hi, Greg!
Are you there?
There we go.
Teddy,
My word.
I think my
Look
neighbors heard
away.
me.
is this what happened to the villagers?
I think my roommates heard
Killed
me.
themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those
Oh,
fresh
they don't come
graves at
knocking
the
on my door
church?
asking what's going on.
There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Oh, come on. Ugh, this is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been?
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of
How
course.
does he know this?
Was he executed?
He could have kicked the chair away himself.
He flipped the plate of garlic with the instant direction he got.
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself?
He's going to eat this.
Sorry.
My bad.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she came across the hanged man before she died, and it scared her. So she ran,
No.
and
This happened later.
there's
That's
some
my cat.
consolation
He's
in
no
that, I
longer a
guess.
cat hater.
Maybe it's the killer.
Well, it depends on what
Guilt
kind
ate
of
him
cat
up
you're
and he offed
like
himself.
referring
That's
to.
just
It's-
speculation with no basis in fact.
You can't hate all cats because there's probably a cat out there
There's
you
nothing more
like.
to do
So it's
here.
kind of stupid to say you
I'm
hate
going
all of
back.
an animal.
Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace?
It looks pretty peaceful.
You're just going to leave him
Look at that
hanging?
peaceful face.
You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. This is... It's tragic, but really none of my
Oh,
concern.
Betty, Betty, Betty. Always just Betty. You don't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
What if that was me up there? Would you care then? Look at me when I'm talking to you.
No, I'm gonna look away from you. No, I'm not even gonna look at your face. I'm gonna look at the
I'm
site.
trying to talk to you, Edward. Please pay attention.
No. I don't give a fuck about you. Get the fuck out of my life. I'm gonna look at the
Edward
sea.
Charles Harden. Don't be rude.
No. Fuck you. You're annoying.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
This is how you lose your girl. She's like 17, and my
Trying
character
to
here
talk
is
to
like
you, Edward. Please pay
42.
attention.
I don't give a fuck what she says. I'm gonna look at the flowers.
Edward Charles Harden. Don't be rude.
Look at this tree. It's beautiful.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh god, fine. I'll stare at you in your goddamn face. There. What do you want?
Alright. What if that was me up there? Would you care then? All you do is obsess over a scarf and
God, a game that makes
and
you
a
look at the
hat,
character you're
and-
talking to. How
Ugh.
annoying.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect. Would you please just do this one decent deed? If not for me, then for yourself.
Fashionista.
Or for your Betty.
No idea what you're on about.
I'll have to dig a grave.
Oh, really?
What are you doing? You can't just pull him down by his legs.
Sure I can.
Try loosening the noose.
I can't reach that far.
Up I go. By the way, you should never tamper with the scene of a death, as it can incriminate you. There's some J-facts right here. There.
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
Why don't you do it?
Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse.
Have I? I did fall off a cliff, in fairness. That was amazing
Where are
timing.
the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days.
I'm so happy
If they're
my
not back
slurp
tonight-
They're not
synced
coming
up with
back.
his slurp.
Perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow? I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's not like you
Why
fucking
don't you
help.
sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
Alright. Just don't come crying to me if you
In
wake
this
up with a
house we
crick in your
broke
neck.
into.
I'll be up for a while, if you feel like talking.
Well. Is it Ruth's room is what we're going into? No. Okay. Not this one either. Is it the one that was locked? Still locked. Not this one? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? So it is Ruth's room, yes? No. Shit. Where am I going? Not there. Is it downstairs somewhere? Am I sleeping on the couch again? Yes, I am.
Alice?
Right here.
And I can't interact it for some fucking reason. Oh, I had to put the hat on first.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy.
Not now, please. I'm exhausted.
This went from curious to creepy very quickly.
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
The floor.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you in your sleep.
It was a goat.
Hush now. Sleep.
It was a goat and a weeping angel. Stop humming, you useless person. Now what? Part 3. Great. Exhilarating. Let's press my good old Jason button.
Where are you?
I'm upstairs.
There you go.
Where are you, Lissy?
Right up the stairs, Teddy.
I sure love that button.
Where are you, Lissy?
Upstairs.
Jason.
Teddy, is that you?
Jason.
Where are you, Lissy?
Upstairs.
Jason.
Lissy!
I'm in here.
I love the Jason button.
This is her room.
No shit.
Are you paying attention? Ruth.
What? Did you just fucking
you
kick me?
imagine? One moment you're living a perfectly happy
Just
life.
kicked me to the side of the
Now,
room, you bastard.
Nothing. Darkness. Forever and ever. Maybe there's something here that can tell us what happened to her.
She fell off a
This
cliff.
is a waste of my time.
We might be the only ones left to tell her story, Edward.
Is it this
You're
thing?
just being melodramatic.
It's on the floor?
I'll help you look.
Is this thing on the floor? Yep.
Ruth was an artist.
This is very primitive.
Have you ever met a child, Edward? She wasn't Monet. She was 8. Ruth never finished this. What does that spell? F-O-R-B.
For Banelson. The curse.
What is that figure supposed to be? It's creepy.
Yeah, it's very nice,
Figment of
Midnight.
her imagination. But the box she drew.
I always knew you were a strange one.
It looks like this box under her desk.
Really?
Thank you for confirming
Let me
it.
see. Pull it out.
The moment will forever be captured on my
What
chat
is
display.
this?
I believe this might qualify as actual treasure.
Is that Norwegian money?
Sort of, but ancient. Viking coins.
Are they valuable?
Not in terms of monetary value, but historically. Well, they belong in a museum.
Looks like Ruth had her own private museum.
Why would a child have these artifacts?
She must have enjoyed collecting and playing with them.
These are much too precious to play with. She should have given these to an adult.
She was a child.
What's the rule of
Edward.
finders keepers?
To her, they were just shiny toys. Wait! The pin! on the doll.
Even if it's a kid,
This
if you
is
find
where
it, you keep
came
it.
From her collection.
But where did she find these treasures?
A dig, a grave site. Wherever she found them, she wanted to keep them hidden.
You think someone found out?
These items wouldn't necessarily be worth much, except to a historian or archaeologist.
What if this is how... I mean, if someone learned she'd been collecting treasures, they might be willing to do terrible things.
Yeah, but they didn't go get the treasure. They just pushed her off a cliff if that was the case. You don't have to blame Greg on your curious interests, Midnight.
This must be the village
it's
church.
fine. We all accept you here.
That's Ruth and her family on one side of the aisle. Simon and his father on the other.
A community divided.
Certainly a strange one.
She found something.
Where's that supposed to be?
The cave. Or the...
Mine. It could be. But what did she find?
her Viking treasure. Of course. That must be Ruth and Simon's fathers.
Perhaps.
That's why you don't leave your phone on the kitchen counter.
They look like they want to
I have my
kill each
phone on
other.
me
To
24/7.
a child, maybe it looked worse than it was.
So people don't do that.
Children
And that's why I have a
are
pin
more
on my
insightful
phone.
than you give them credit for, Teddy Bear.
Yeah, if you leave it on the counter,
There's a
it's,
story
you're just asking for what's
The
coming.
treasure box, the drawings.
The overactive mind of an imaginative child.
Well, she didn't imagine the Viking artifacts. You shouldn't be so dismissive. The drawings could be her way of dealing with traumatic events.
This is what happens when I read you the principles of psychology. You get notions.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Ruth was troubled.
I took that out.
The village was troubled.
Took what
and-
out?
Is that a bell?
Church bell. Someone's here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble.
Isn't the church boarded out?
I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night?
The goat?
We should be
I
careful.
told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
I will do that in just a moment. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Let's find the goat. Do-do-do-do-do. Mhm. I have to run all the way there now? Great. Also, I was pretty sure they boarded off the church. Still going. My god. Goats! I knew you'd be there. There's always a fucking goat around here somewhere.
All these fresh graves.
How the shit did you catch up with me
Do
again?
you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
Creep.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
No one's touched these since yesterday.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone
Gonna break
fishing?
in?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes,
Who the fuck are
the
you?
brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards?
Sure can. Let's have a gander.
See anyone?
No, I...
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
You only realize that now?
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving
I'm
me
here
the
to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These
Could be the
boards aren't
wind.
flimsy enough to break.
Time to do more breaking and entering. Because it's not illegal if you're doing it out of concern.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet.
Yep.
Betty? Are you here?
Betty?
Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There are no ghosts.
I don't know about that.
Lizzie,
It's a pair of gloves.
Betty's gloves.
Just taking all
They
our
are
shit.
definitely Betty's.
Oh, for
She got
Pete's
these
sake.
in Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember
This
the
guy's
day
a
she...
regular creep.
She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Ooh, there could be many reasons for that.
Sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty. You're turning into such a pill. What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive. Church book, a record of births and deaths,
Just says
So we can
E-Dode.
find out what happened to the people in the village?
and Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Could have
Her
checked
name
the
would be
graves.
in the book.
One name.
vandals. They tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look. How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know.
Did they do
Let's
one
make it a
name per
competition.
page?
1-0 to Team Me. I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are.
They seriously just do one name per page? Is that what they've been doing?
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
Oh, thanks.
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20
This guy
years.
has a narrator voice.
This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed. And that
Sure
they needed
does.
something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Then there
Sounds
was
like
a
Rome
division.
was split in two. Between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
This sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements. Tilly Verandra.
And he has to
Edward?
forgive it.
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Well, they were twin brothers. They must have been close once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed...
You found another one? Don't forget about this page!
Not winning. There's a lot of names on that one.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy, old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there. All
Of
over.
horse feathers. Stop being
Oh,
so
horse
gosh darn
feathers.
tedious, Edward. Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths. They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it.
Yeah, I'm not going to read the Bible. No, thank you.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
What's this rope for?
The bell.
They like tie this away or something.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you. It's ghosts.
Or the wind.
So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too. This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths.
So they killed off all the traitors.
Here's the third Fretland brother. The one who died in the cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's
Spooky
drawing and
violin.
the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know.
Frozy! Welcome to the stream.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
How's it going? Well, I hope.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead?
Good to hear.
Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned. the
I'm
day
doing
after
alright.
Ruth died. Probably no coincidence.
I decided to stick with
See
the
what's scribbled
red
next
light
to it?
because it just looks nice.
Murder.
Who killed it? Ruth's
Someday
father?
I'll go back to blue light, but red
Or
light
the
will stay
mob
for
that
now.
trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed
Indeed.
after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why
Blue's
there's
nice,
no
but
one
red just
around.
has a good
Edward,
contrast to
if
what I
it
wear.
killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom. For a
Traitor.
Oh shit.
Edward? What's wrong?
Final entry.
Game exclamation. This is 1970. We're
no
in Norway. These two
Alice.
Americans came to a town
What
to
if-
look for someone,
Edward, no.
and everyone in the town was gone.
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be.
We're trying to
I
find out
know.
where they went.
I know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy?
Oh my god, Betty.
Where are
She's
you
alive.
going? Don't leave me!
Here's the grave.
Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. I'll
This
never
one?
forgive you. This one.
Oh, we're going. It's grave robbing.
Unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad?
Yes. Yes, he has.
Edward, stop it!
No problem with that. You eat that garlic bread.
Thank God. It's
Gross.
not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
Dug up
I-
someone's grave.
It's not Elizabeth.
No problem, Frozy.
I was so afraid,
You're a monster.
but I had to be sure. If Betty had...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Huh. What?
Lizzie,
What the? What the fuck?
Alice, come back.
What the shit was that?
Don't leave me alone. Please, come back. I need you.
She legit vanished.
Lizzie, where are you?
She legitimately vanished.
Lizzie. Alice?
Oh, there she is.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
What the fuck? Is she just a figment of my imagination or some bullshit? She didn't have any snacks? That's unfortunate.
Lizzie.
Fuck is This took a really weird turn.
Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
Chill.
You deserve to be alone.
God damn. That's what happens when you're traveling with a magic woman. She just disappears on you.
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day?
I don't know
That
what
I'm
she
your
is.
puppet.
She's just
Your little
annoyed that
plaything.
everyone's dead. She's annoyed that I'm more focused
Fuck
on
you, Edward
Betty.
Charles Harden. I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase.
Why did you?
Be reasonable.
That's what happens when you travel. I just teleport around. I wish I had that ability. She in the house?
What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago.
Oh shit.
Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now
You
listen to
gonna...
me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not home
gonna
without
kill
you.
herself.
I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No.
Holy shit. What? What the fuck?
What have you done?
Oh my god.
Please, be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick.
Holy shit, what?
Your mother
What?
and father would be ashamed.
What?
Elizabeth would be ashamed.
What the fuck?
They did not think you deserved their love,
What?
so they abandoned you.
What the fuck?
Oh, my child.
Oh my god, that's creepy as fuck.
We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone.
What the fuck?
Do not forget.
No,
I'm not gonna forget you, that's for damn sure.
never. I never forget. I am never alone.
What? Is that it? Lizzie's dead, and a statue angel, possibly Jesus himself, has come and taken me. Is this the rapture? Is... What? What the fuck? I'm so confused. That was just such a sudden
Wake
turn
up,
of events.
Edward.
And it's still going. She's still here.
Stop hiding.
She's back.
Without us, you are nothing.
What the fuck?
You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back.
Yeah, she fell off a building.
Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
You
Not
can
like
try
I
if you
do,
want her, Rosie, but I'm
Edward.
pretty sure she's gonna be harder than anyone she comes up
tired.
across.
Please.
Being made of granite and all that.
What do you want?
I
Oh,
think of
shit.
you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious
Vindicated
perfect Betty.
still me.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
That's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh,
This is so strange. The gloves back here? Yeah, we're done it apparently. Alright, magic person. You seen that angel? It's crazy, right?
Lissy,
Lacey.
please. Listen. You can't keep vanishing on me.
Try me.
Yeah, she can.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know anger,
Oh, she's back.
Edward.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
I don't need God's help. I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What?
This is such a bizarre
course,
turn
I-
of events. I don't know. I think she might just be an angel. But a really stone angel. Wait, she's still in the house. I don't know. Is she in the kitchen? Yes, she is. Hi. Listen
Hear
to
me
me.
out. Don't go.
When you tell Lizzie you like her, how the frick she keeps vanishing? I don't think I like her because she's like 17 and my character is like 47.
Alice, I depend on you both.
I'm not sure what the
Never
relationship
depend
is.
on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Harsh.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't. You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
47.
Are you ordering me, teddy bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy?
Damn.
Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom!
It is
He was so
1970, so I
disappointed
don't
about
know
his only
what
son had turned
the
into.
laws would be then.
You're a monster.
Takes one to know one. Old fruit.
These are Americans from 1970, so I'm not sure what the legal age for doing that kind of thing is in at the time, but... Also, I have no idea what their relationship actually is. They just kind of showed up together.
I gave you this jacket. Betty,
Oh, Betty!
we're here.
Wait, was she the girl that fell off the cliff? You sassy bitch. What the... Motherfucker.
I'm trying to talk to you. Alice, be reasonable. Lissy, I'm tired of chasing you. Lissy, look. Her jacket. I'm sure it wasn't here yesterday, which means
Jesus Christ,
Betty was
Teddy!
here.
Where's she now? Wait.
Perhaps when we were
What's
out
behind me?
yesterday. She must
Betty,
have...
Betty!
Betty, Betty, Betty,
Oop.
Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've
a valid
always
point.
been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What? You decide what is real. We are real to you.
I don't want this thing to be real. You can stop being jealous over Betty.
She does not want you.
Who are you talking about?
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Fuck.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Stop.
You drive
Harsh.
them all away, Edward. All into death.
She got that pointing finger.
Not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
He said things.
Fine. You're alone.
Good.
That's not how you apologize to people. If you want to apologize to them, you don't say, leave me alone.
Lissy. Come back.
She's not gonna come back. You
Please.
fucking told her to leave. What do you not understand about that?
Don't leave me.
I check this
I
room here.
lied. I don't want you to leave me alone.
Nope, she ain't here. Oh god. He had one job. Apologize to her. And he fucking told her to piss off. One job. Jesus Christ. She's gone, dumbass. Can we just go to sleep? Possibly. Let's see if we can just sleep it off. I'm gonna put the jacket on first. There we go. This will be my replacement. Nope, can't sleep. But there is a thing to interact over there. Oh, it's dark. What the fuck? Oh, I guess my day ended. Right, this was very strange. Bed's looking comfy. Beds back in those days were not comfortable. They weren't. They were hard and heavy. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Oh, Betty?
Betty?
Betty.
Elizabeth!
Betty. Oh my God,
Is that
Betty.
you? Are you upstairs?
Oh my God, it's Betty. Or it might just be the angel again, I'm not sure. Oh, I can finally tell what's in this room. Alright, place your bets. It's want to be, a wild animal, an angel, Lizzie, it is actually Betty, or is someone that committed suicide. That's my guess.
Betty? Betty! Are you in there? Open the door! I'm coming in! Stand away from the door!
You're guessing Betty? It was an animal! Guess number 3. Ooh.
Betty?
It was a corpse as well.
No, 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 no. Oh. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
She can open her eyes.
I thought it was you, Betty.
It was a crow and a corpse.
But who? Anna.
Well.
It's from Johann. Addressed to his wife. Did you notice the handwriting, Betty?
It's fucking
It's
Anna.
clearly distraught. Knock ere knock. Enough is enough. After decades of strife, I pray that God will... Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years I've kept my silence about our discovery, but my silence has only led to misfortune. And
This about the
my
angel?
cowardice has only led to death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth.
Turn around, she's there
When
staring
it
at
is
you.
over, I will let the
I don't
ocean
think so.
take me to you.
Doesn't seem like that kind of game. But we'll find out in a
May
couple
God forgive
seconds.
me. Anna was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to.
It doesn't seem like a jump scare kind of
What
game.
now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then?
And is she still there? Yep. Well. Okay. Is that all we have to offer? No more vast insight? Whoop, I'll just leave this corpse here. Never mind. Oh, it's lighter.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor.
Yep, we're in Norway. It says on the title of the game that this is Norway.
It was precious to you.
Like at the title of the stream, it says it's
I
Norway.
wouldn't have left it here unless... a signpost. A breadcrumb.
These are 2 American people, or 1 now that Lizzie's become an angel and vanished,
You followed Johann
in Norway.
to Frederick Fretland's farm, and then to the mine.
I don't know if, like, it being Norway is a mythological thing story-wise, or I don't think it plays any role in the story, but that's just its setting.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
I had to look it up to see if this actually plays any kind of like role in like the mythology of the country. Ooh, that tune.
So where is Frederick's farm?
That's a nice tune.
The gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm.
That's a really nice tune. I'm digging the musical score. Tuning out? No problem, Frozy. Later. I knew we were gonna hop this fence eventually. It was foreshadowed so much.
What led you to this place? All these fragments. You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know? Johann and Frederick are partners, and on good terms. Something happens in the mine. Disagreements lead to a falling out. And at the end of it all, 20 years later, Johann walks this path to confront Frederick. Was this your doing, Johann? Did you burn your brother's farm to the ground? And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
Destructive. Hey, safe. Do I know the combination? Can I just bust it open? Doesn't look like it. You try to burn the combination? Nope. I'm gonna have to find the combination? Gravestones. Simon Fretland.
Simon's grave. Born December 5th, 1909, died September 17th, 1923.
20 years.
The safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here, not at the cemetery?
It's kind of illegal to bury someone not on a cemetery
Blamed him
ground.
for Ruth's death. I could really use your imagination, Betty.
That's actually very
We'd
illegal.
figure this out in no time.
That means absolutely nothing to this guy, alright.
What do you reckon, Betty?
Let's try Simon's
Let's try
birthday.
Simon's birthday.
Bingo.
Another Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely from the same treasure Ruth found.
What's the deal with the artifacts?
Postmarked in
Boston. That's a curious coincidence. Dear Frederick, I hope this letter... It's in English, Betty. Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both.
Are you now?
No word from you for almost 2 years now.
Chia.
All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing. We know things have been difficult for you and Simon. Mr. Fretland, we expect you to take care of this problem. If the discovery is made public, the authorities
This is a
will
very fancy
intervene and
dossier.
the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses.
Damn.
Johann must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery. The Fretland Mining Company. I wonder what this unlocks.
Is there a bunch of dead bodies in the mine or something?
You went to the mine. I hope our guardian angel watched over you.
The angel hates me, I'm pretty sure.
All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story? Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or chamber of archaeological value. They argue about what to do. The discovery is made public. It's the end of their enterprise. Johann is convinced, or paid, to walk away. Their secret stays hidden. Then, a few months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
Time to uncover the mystery. No, the window's open. Just climb through.
Cursed mine in Grovik.
Grolik.
Locals struggle with bad crops and livestock deaths and blame it on... They thought they were cursed because of the mine. A thing like that becomes self-fulfilling. If you believe you're cursed,
hit a gas
every
deposit or something?
misfortune feeds the delusion.
You run into a gas deposit? Just poison their town? Couldn't I just, like, have crawled around?
So, 20 years pass. The Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies. And the day after, Simon is murdered. It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor.
Sure.
Things escalate. More people die. From disease, despair, suicides, murder.
This is just escalating to shit now. He was nice and happy at the beginning, but now it's like, boom, friends gone, boom, people murdered.
All because of the mine.
Government cover-up.
Because of what they found there. And what they covered up. There was no one to stop it, Betty. They were alone. That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Here we go. Time to find out what the hell's going on.
This place is cursed.
Ridiculous.
Let's find out in person. Ew.
Ruth was here the day she fell. Something spooked her, and then
It was the angel.
she ran.
Or a
All
goat.
the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
The goat pushed her off. She ran down. The goat kicked her.
Hello? Betty, are you in there? Please answer
Not
me.
wise. If it is gas, that could be dangerous. Someone mining? Nope, it's a bird.
Oh, Betty. This is... Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless...
She was dead.
You left it here for a reason. What am I not seeing?
Go on, stick your face in that hole. Let's see what happens. What do you see down there? Damn, it's a hole of birds. Shit. Better run. This is like the most anticlimactic escape I've ever seen. Angel back? Not gonna find out what's there anymore.
Edward! Edward!
Oh shit.
Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
I'm on my way, Betty. Wait for me.
This got interesting.
Edward!
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Edward! Where are you?
Chill out, I'm going.
I'm on my way.
You can only run so fast. I'm middle-aged, for God's sake.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
Something to interact with up ahead. It's the gate. It's gonna lead me to it's either the coast. No, the
I'm
house.
almost there.
She's gonna jump off the building. She's up at the house.
Just stay put.
Oh, she's to the left of the house. Whoop, wrong one. Yeah, she's up at the house. Here we go.
Oh, Edward! Hurry!
I'm coming. I said that the exact same time as him.
Edward, is that you?
Oh, it's just gonna lead me back to the mannequin.
Thank God.
Mannequin? Does the mannequin come to life? Huh! Mannequin.
Elizabeth. There you are. Finally.
What?
You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. You had me so worried.
You guys crazy.
Look! Your brooch. Mother's brooch.
This guy's mental.
You must have lost it at the mine.
Friggin' nutcase.
Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
She's been dead for 30 years.
Holy shit.
Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and Ruth. We're here to tell their stories.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby.
Shit.
She drowned in the pond. And you found her. You were just 11.
Okay.
You carried her to your mother. And your mother...
She hated you for that.
She could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her.
So is the angel real?
You
I
could
don't
never
know.
forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there.
Thanks, Piper.
The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. And all it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
Who the
You'll
fuck are
always
you?
have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever.
Ah, fuck.
And ever. And ever.
But you need to let Betty go now.
Fucking angel's part of me, goddammit.
There's not room for all of us in there.
Well, she fucking takes up like half the goddamn space.
I couldn't save you, Elizabeth. I'm so sorry.
So that wasn't even a picture of her, that was just
It
some
is as
random person.
painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
But like, what was the whole drama in the fucking mine then? What did they find? Because the mine's now collapsed, so I have no fucking idea. What a bizarre game. This is taking a really strange turn. So, in the end, it's just me on the island then. Lizzie's a part of me. The angel's a part of me. Betty's been dead for years. And there's still a mystery about the fucking Frederick company or whatever. Gotta touch you.
Goodbye, Betty.
I didn't actually touch you, it just kind of hovered over your head. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my Jesus Christ. Let's never do that again. Something to do? No? Okay.
Teddy bear? Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day.
Hold on, is the dead body still in the room? Have I just left this dead body in here? I'll never find out, apparently. I thought Lizzie was just a part of me. Does she actually exist? Is she just some random 17-year-old that just follows me around? What the
Have your
fuck?
noodle juice yet?
I might be weaned off the stuff.
Boo. Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human.
Okay, so wait, so you are a person, not just a figment of my
We
imagination.
have unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the puzzle.
Ruth.
Come on. Let's go back to where it started.
But what was in the mine?
We have an appointment with a ghost.
I don't care about anything else, but what's in the fucking mine? What did they find? I want to know.
Such an amazing view, isn't it? And the air.
You sit here? Okay. So are you real or
Why
imagination?
did we come here, Teddy?
To Grovik. Well. Some places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Yep.
Grovik. No, I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
Letter to Frederick.
The one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere, paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that put us on this path.
Do you really believe that? I mean, how often are you around people?
I don't even know if you're real.
To find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
And yet, here we are. All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show?
Three of us?
I wanted to be close to her.
Is the angel here too?
Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts.
Actually,
You're
no, you're not.
alive.
Fair enough.
Are you? I don't know.
So what really happened to Ruth?
I believe it was an accident.
How? What happened?
Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... Was she afraid? What made her run?
Something spooked her.
And she panicked. So she ran here.
I wish I know what it was.
Why not home? She couldn't go home. Or she didn't want to. She felt safe here. This was her happy place. And then... If only Ruth had wings, like an angel, she could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's at peace. And with God.
I don't have any words at the moment.
Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
I don't fucking know
They're
where
dead.
they are.
I don't believe there's anything more to it than that.
Where?
But there's comfort in oblivion. And we won't be alone. We'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
Oh, thanks.
Tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them.
Is that it?
Maybe that will give them some peace.
No
and
answer to the
relief.
story?
Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write?
I want to write a book?
A story about people who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward,
It's pretty meta.
is that?
Our boat? But how?
Who cares? Let's catch it before it sets
Well,
out
that's
on another
convenient.
adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
It's magic.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, teddy bear. Let's blouse, while the weather's still good.
I need my suitcase.
So get a wiggle on, old boy. I'm going to say my goodbyes to all the things. I don't think we'll be back.
Where don't you? Oh, it's upstairs. Oh,
Meet me
anyway.
at the house.
My goodness.
God, she's magic.
Righty-ho. No rush. We have all day.
No, I'm Russian. So it just gives us a story, and it's like, yeah, there's no ending to it. Believe what you want. And I'm like, great. What a weird fucking tale. It's because you like 2 stories, and it's like, 1 is a mystery you made out, it doesn't make it matter at all, and 2 is no ending. This game's infuriating. Oh my god.
Come on, Teddy. Pack your things.
Alright, magic girl.
I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never sit still?
Don't be a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
Throw it away. That boy. Goodbye, random person I never knew. Goodbye, creepy mirror. Is the angel not gonna make a reappearance? No. So everyone in the town is dead. That's the mystery. Oh, awesome! I didn't have to walk. Now, are you a
Come
figment
on,
of my imagination?
Let's go. Row, Teddy, row.
That's the question. Well, okay.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy. And it's almost winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Are we going to be all right, Edward?
Nope.
I think so.
Back to the ground, yes. Well, that was interesting. It was a story that had no ending. Not really. This person didn't help at all, but apparently she's a part of me, so okay. I think. Credit sequence! Awesome. Well, the music's beautiful. The visuals are also beautiful. The story is weird because it kind of made it up and then didn't really end it. And it brought up a bunch of points that never led anywhere. Like, what did they find in the mine? The whole story was, you'll never know the story. The whole Betty thing, it's just a bunch of bull, apparently. But like I said, the music is beautiful. Seriously, I want to know what was in the mine. That's frustrating. The whole story arc just like, we'll never know what happens then. Oh god. I'm just looping on myself now, but it's a weird story that had no ending. That really annoys me. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let the credits roll. But thank you for joining me. Thank you, Midnight, for the 1 bit used to test out the badges but never actually turned down. I'll see you all later. Bye. Well, that's a nice little ending to it.